Happy Saturday, everybody. Glad to see you on. This is day 14. You made it halfway through this 30-day challenge. And we have been in this conversation now for 2 full weeks, helping each other get ready for the next move of God in our lives because 2026 is going to be a defining year. It's going to be the year that God changes our story and changes us for our story. We've been following this acronym with the word MOVE, and we've been giving a principle. So every Sunday night at 7 p.m., I give you a principle that will get you ready for God to make moves in your life, for you to make your next move. So the first principle we talked about was mindset. That was week 1, how we want to get our minds in a place where when God begins to speak to us, we can agree with God about what it is that he wants to do. This past week, we've been talking about order. And I told you last Sunday night that order is the context for outcomes. A lot of times we're more focused on what we hope to happen, and God is focused on what it is that he wants to do in our lives to prepare us for what he's already decided is going to happen. And so the good news about that is that God not only wants our lives to be in order, the Lord is at work bringing order to your life. So every morning this week, Monday through Friday, we talked about a different practice for implementing the principle. Monday, we talked about illumination. When God says, let there be light, now we can see everything that's going on. Now we can understand what we need to understand. God can bring some things into our awareness about the condition of our life, our relationships, our finances. Tuesday, we talked about boundaries. And boundaries are all about knowing where you end and where someone begins. God separated the earth from the waters and the waters from the heavens, and waters in the sky versus waters below. He did that because God understands that in order for each of those things to exist and be true to who they are, there needed to be some space between them and other things that they are not. And so many times we have to create boundaries so that we don't get absorbed into things that are not for us. Then Wednesday, we talked about systems and how God has given us seed, but he's also given us systems. He made one apple. He's not made another apple again. What happened? The apple has a seed in it. And when that seed begins to engage with the system of its environment and the system of the changing seasons, that seed becomes more fruit. So God will give you strategies and systems and structure that help you to not waste time and resources and energy and effort. There should be some things happening in your life on a regular basis that make other things happen. Then Thursday, we talked about relationships, and I told you that there is no ordered human life without ordered human connection. There are some people that we need to recognize in our lives, people that we belong to, people that we become with, people that we build with. And then yesterday, we talked about rhythms of rest, right? So we talked about rest, reflection, recreation, and return. And I hope you sat down somewhere. And I hope today is a day where you can do some relaxing and some reflecting. Why? Because we want you to download the worksheet. We don't want you to just be tuning in. We actually want you to be doing work. So we created a worksheet. And every Saturday, I'm going to offer you a worksheet to help you keep track of everything that happened this week and carry it forward to the next, because we're on a journey. So I don't want you to lose the notes from the week of mindset. I don't want you to, lose the notes in your phone for this past week of order. We're doing real work because we want to see real change in our lives in 2026. So get the worksheet. It should be in the caption of this video. We want to make sure that you join us tomorrow evening, Sunday evening at 7 p.m. I'll be right back here. I'm going to give you that third letter in the acronym for MOVE, and we're going to keep it moving. I like that. And if you're not getting our communications, make sure that you go to manifestnetwork.org/connect, that we got all of your current and updated contact info. When you meet us tomorrow night or 7 a.m. on Monday morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Every Sunday, I'm on at 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, I'm on at 7 a.m. But no matter what day it is, you can meet us at youtube.com/Manifest Network TV. All of the previous recordings are there. Some other stuff there you may want to check out that can help you as you continue this journey. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see y'all tomorrow evening for the next principle. God bless you. Take care.